In a world that's constantly pushing us to be around others, to fit in, and to seek validation, there is a profound strength in learning to enjoy your own company. It may sound simple, but it's a life-changing revelation when you realize that you don't need anyone to define your worth or happiness. The greatest moments of clarity, peace, and growth often happen in the silence of our own solitude. The greatest thing you can do is find peace within yourself. True strength doesn't come from the people around you. It comes from the peace you've built within. So let's take a moment to reflect on the power of solitude. The strength to be alone and not feel lonely. The courage to trust yourself when the world doubts you. Because when you embrace your own company, you unlock a power that nothing or no one can take away. There's something truly extraordinary about a person who can stand on their own without relying on the constant need for external approval, validation, or company. It's not about being isolated or withdrawn. It's about possessing the immense strength to thrive in solitude. The ability to enjoy your own company is not a weakness, it's a superpower. It is a profound inner strength that is often overlooked by those who cannot see beyond the distractions of the world. When you learn to be at peace with yourself, you unlock a level of power that very few can understand. This is the power of solitude, the ability to embrace yourself fully without needing anyone else to define who you are. Think about it for a moment. When you're truly alone, you're not bombarded by the voices of others telling you what to do, what to think, or how to live. You're no longer distracted by the noise of the world around you. There are no expectations pulling you in different directions. It's just you, with your thoughts, your dreams, and your potential. This is where you begin to connect with the most authentic version of yourself, a version of you that has been there all along, waiting for the right moment to come forward. Being alone gives you the space to truly understand your inner world. It's in the silence that you discover the real you, not the version of yourself shaped by the opinions or judgments of others. You stop seeking validation from the world and instead start building a strong foundation based on your own self-worth. You stop needing external permission to be who you are because you realize you are enough just as you are. You've always been enough. Solitude, far from being a punishment or something to fear, is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. In solitude, you begin to hear the soft, powerful voice inside you, the voice that has always been there, patiently waiting for you to listen. This is the voice that tells you the truth about your desires, your passions, and your purpose. The more you listen to it, the clearer your path becomes, and the more confidently you move forward into the life you've always dreamed of. But it's not just about hearing your inner voice. Solitude allows you the space to cultivate your vision. In the quiet, away from distractions, you can begin to chart the course for your future. You are no longer confined by the limitations or expectations of others. Your imagination is free, your creativity is unleashed, and your potential is limitless. Solitude creates the environment for deep, meaningful reflection. It's where you can reassess your goals, realign your priorities, and develop a plan to bring your dreams into reality. This is where real growth happens. When you sit with yourself in silence, you're no longer weighed down by the opinions of others. You stop looking for approval and start trusting your own judgment. You recognize that your instincts, your intuition, and your heart are all you need to guide you through life. You become empowered by the truth that you do not need the validation of others to move forward. You are the author of your own story, and you hold the pen. And here's a powerful truth. You don't need to seek approval or validation. The more you realize this, the more freedom you experience. You are enough. The world doesn't define your worth. Your peace, your strength, your sense of purpose does. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you let go of the fear that you need to prove yourself to others. The need to be liked, admired, or accepted fades away. Your value is no longer tied to how others see you, but to how you see yourself. Solitude gives you the power to break free from the constant chase for approval, and instead, it empowers you to create your own definition of success. You stop measuring your worth by what others think and start measuring it by how you feel about yourself. You are no longer waiting for someone to give you permission to be happy, successful, or confident. You've already given yourself that permission. Remember this: solitude is not isolation. It is a space of immense power. Far too many people fear solitude because they associate it with loneliness. But true solitude is the birthplace of strength. It's a place where you can heal, reflect, and reconnect with your most authentic self. When you embrace solitude, you stop looking outside for the answers to your life's questions. Instead, you realize you've had the answers all along. You are the solution you've been seeking. In solitude, you begin to understand that true peace comes from within. You stop relying on external circumstances to determine your happiness. You recognize that your inner peace is not dependent on the approval of others or on the chaos around you. It's a peace that comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and where you're going. The more time you spend with yourself, the clearer your purpose becomes. Solitude gives you the space to listen to your heart and align your actions with your deepest desires. And it is through this alignment that you begin to see the manifestation of your dreams. So, don't fear solitude. Embrace it. Learn to enjoy your own company and tap into the power that lies within you. It is in the quiet moments, when you're alone with your thoughts and your heart, that you will discover the strength, resilience, and peace you've been searching for. You are not weak for being alone. You are powerful, you are whole, and you are more than enough. As you begin to embrace solitude, remind yourself daily that you are your own source of strength. The world will always try to pull you in different directions. But when you stand strong in your own company, you'll realize that everything you need is already within you. It's time to stop looking outside for answers and start looking within. When you do, you will uncover the immense power of your own peace. If you're ready to take control of your life, embrace your own company, and unlock the incredible power that lies within you, now is the time. Comment below, "I am my own strength." Let this be your declaration, your affirmation that you are enough and you are strong on your own. Think about it. When you finally realize that solitude isn't a burden but a gift, you begin to live a life filled with peace, clarity, and growth. So, don't just keep this message to yourself. Like and share this video with someone who needs to hear this powerful truth. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. In fact, it is often in the moments of solitude that we find our greatest strength, our most profound clarity, and our deepest purpose. Don't wait for the world's approval to walk in your power. It's already inside you. Keep growing, keep rising, and keep trusting in the process. Know that your true strength is found in the peace you create within. When you learn to enjoy your own company, you discover the unshakable power of your soul. The world might try to pull you in 1,000 different directions, but when you stand in the quiet of your own presence, you hold the key to everything you need. So, let's make this journey together. Comment your affirmation, share this video, and step into the amazing future you were always meant to create. There comes a time in every person's life when they wake up to the undeniable truth. Freedom is not just a gift, it's a weapon that once unleashed can break through the chains of societal expectations, limiting beliefs, and the pressures of conformity. It's when you step into your own power, live life on your own terms, and stop seeking approval from anyone that something truly remarkable happens. You stand taller, you speak louder, you chase your dreams without hesitation, without the fear of judgment, and without the weight of other people's opinions weighing you down. And that's when the world begins to take notice. They hate you because you're free. They hate you because your existence challenges everything they've been taught to believe about life. It's not your success, your wealth, or your accomplishments that they resent. It's the way you live without apology, without fear, without compromise. It's the way you refuse to play by the rules they've created for you. You walk unapologetically through life, not asking for permission, but demanding your space. You chase your happiness, not because it's expected, but because it's your right. You build your own path, even when the world tells you it doesn't exist. You become a target the moment you embrace your freedom. You trigger something deep within them, a longing they can't ignore. They can't stand how effortlessly you rise, how fiercely you hold your ground, and how completely you own your truth. They don't understand the courage it takes to live on your own terms because they've never dared to try it. They're trapped in their own fears and limitations, afraid to break free, to speak their truth, or to live without the constant need for validation. And so, they hate you for showing them what's possible. They hate you because your freedom shines a light on their own unspoken regrets and missed opportunities. But here's the truth. Their hate is not your burden. It is a reflection of their own unresolved struggles, and it has nothing to do with you. The moment you break free from the shackles of societal expectations, you become a walking testament to the power of the human spirit. You become a symbol of what's possible when you no longer bow to the pressures of the world. You become untouchable because your freedom is your most powerful armor. True freedom is the courage to live authentically without fear of judgment or retaliation. It's the power to stand tall in your own truth, to pursue your dreams with unshakable conviction, and to make decisions that honor your soul's deepest desires. The freedom to be yourself in a world that constantly demands you to conform is an act of rebellion, a rebellion that many won't understand and most will never accept. But here's the thing, the world doesn't define you. The people who try to hold you down don't get to determine your worth or your potential. They will try to diminish your light because your brilliance exposes their own fears, insecurities, and self-doubt. You may feel the sting of their criticism, the weight of their judgment, but know this, those who criticize you are often those who are trapped by their own limitations. They want to see you fail because your success reminds them of what they have yet to achieve. They want to see you doubt yourself because it gives them an excuse to remain comfortable in their own misery. But you are not meant to play by their rules. You were not born to fit into their narrow view of what's acceptable or possible. Your life is yours to shape, to mold, to create in the way that aligns with your values, your passions, and your vision for the future. Your power to rise, to fall, to fail, and to grow lies within you, and it always has. The moment you realize this, you begin to step into your own power, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand in your way. Understand this, the hate they throw at you isn't personal, it's projection. It's a reflection of their own internal battles. They despise your freedom because it's a mirror, reflecting the fact that they are still imprisoned by their own fear, doubt, and past experiences. They see you break free, see you walk boldly into a life of your choosing, and they feel the weight of their own unrealized potential. And that is terrifying for them. It forces them to confront the walls they've built around their own lives. It forces them to realize they've allowed their fear to dictate their existence. And that's why they hate you. Because your freedom makes them question their own choices. It makes them wonder, what if I could do that? What if I could live that fearlessly? Your ability to live without apology forces them to examine the lies they've been telling themselves about what's possible. And that, my friend, is the most powerful thing you can do. Live so boldly that others are compelled to question their own limitations. So when they throw their hate at you, don't cower, don't shrink back into the shadows. Stand even taller, shine even brighter, and keep moving forward with purpose. Let their hatred fuel your rise. Let their doubts propel you to greater heights. Your freedom is your weapon. It's the strength to silence the voices that say you can't, the courage to walk paths others won't dare to tread, and the belief that no matter what, you're destined for more. Your freedom isn't just your right, It's your responsibility. The world needs people like you, people who won't back down, people who refuse to be boxed in by society's expectations, people who see the chains and decide not to wear them. You were made for this. You were made to rise. So keep walking in your truth. Keep standing strong and never apologize for the light that shines from within you. Remember, when they hate you, it's because they can't do what you're doing. They can't be as free as you are. So take pride in the fact that you're living your life in a way that others only dream about. Your freedom is a rebellion that's meant to inspire others to rise. Keep fighting for it, keep owning it, and never, ever stop being unapologetically you. You are free, and that, my friend, is the most beautiful thing about you. If you're ready to step into your power, embrace your freedom, and live unapologetically, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with the words, "I am free." Let the world feel your strength and witness your commitment to living life on your terms. Share this message with someone who's been waiting for the courage to break free, and remind them that they too are unstoppable. Keep rising, keep shining, and keep living with purpose. Your freedom is a reflection of your greatness. Don't let anyone dim it.